somewhere around $20 to $40 billion, approaching roughly 10% of their overall revenue from e-commerce. Companies that have marketplaces and have broader supply and that more kind of holistic value prop for their customers, we've seen them perform very well. Walmart just came out with their second quarter earnings results. They did very well. They beat on their e-commerce sales, jumped about 97%. And their same store, U.S. same store sales, so the physical stores, grew by 9.3% in Q2. This is second quarter 2020. As you know, we've spoken about their investments in e-commerce, their investments in digital grocery, their investments in marketplace, and expanding that third-party supply. And they also talk about Walmart Plus, which we've covered on the show, which is providing free grocery delivery and other perks to try to compete against Amazon Prime. Here's a nice little chart. You can see there's e-commerce growth. Now, when you compare that to Amazon, it's almost double the growth that Amazon had overall from both their 1P and 3P sales in Q2. Obviously, Amazon has pretty much all digital sales, and it's all really e-commerce, whereas Walmart has a relatively much smaller base to grow upon, right? I think our last estimate, maybe ending 2019, they don't really break this out. It's a decent sized range, but the thought was maybe somewhere around $20 to $40 billion was e-commerce, where they were approaching roughly 10% of their overall revenue from e-commerce. They haven't necessarily broken that out for us. The overall, they're doing over $500 billion in total revenue, in total kind of throughput across, globally for Walmart. But they had a very strong performance, and I'm curious exactly how they, the same store sales. So the digital and picking up groceries in store, that's still to me a store sale as opposed to an e-commerce sale. It's enabled by e-commerce, but I'm curious exactly how Walmart classifies that in their numbers here. But had a very strong quarter, makes sense. We've seen other strong reports from companies that have invested in e-commerce just in general, not necessarily even just marketplace, but even companies that have marketplaces and have broader supply and that more kind of holistic value prop for their customers. We've seen them perform very well, even in industries that you wouldn't expect, like luxury goods, right? We saw Farfetch release earnings last week and do very well. But again, Walmart outperforming, Walmart showing the power of digital to enable their stores, and of marketplace to help cement the growth and demand that they have in e-commerce. And it's working. And so it's very powerful and great thing to see. Hi, this is Alex from Winner Take All. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the content. Feel free to leave a comment, ask us questions, and definitely make sure to join us on our next live stream.